Hey guys, welcome to day 165 of my Road to 2000 series. We are gonna play another 10-0. We're currently rated 1833 after a bit of a mixed week the last week. Yeah, definitely some games we could have won, some difficult games we lost, which we deserved to lose. And yeah, let's see. We're gonna play against Mohan P from India, rated 1822. We got a Sicilian here. Yeah. This is often a pretty difficult opening. I usually like to play knight c3 here and then bishop e3. Yeah, queen c7 is a move in some of these lines, I remembered, but probably just gonna stick to what I know and play bishop e3. Probably see knight here. Maybe I'll play h3 or f3. Pawn is protected. I can also play queen d2, but then there's knight g4, which I don't really like. So maybe I'll start with h3, preventing the knight from jumping in. Probably gonna go queen d2 right now. Usually it's an idea to go bishop h6 if he fianchettos the bishop here by playing g6 and bishop g7. He didn't do this now. He played here, which is a little bit inaccurate, I think. But also, I don't really know how to take advantage of it immediately. I can probably still play queen d2 and long castle, so let's stick to the plan of doing that. Also, we gotta just make sure we manage our time. So yeah, let's just make sure we play relatively quickly. Don't overthink. Don't make too much difficult decisions here in the opening. This is probably good. He should pawn storm here. Yeah, now I'm debating whether or not I should long castle or I should castle this side, because these pawns are gonna come rolling down the board. I can also start advancing my pawns. No one of us has castled yet, which is interesting. So yeah, I can take this knight. If I could get my bishop here, it would be pretty good. Yeah. Usually you don't want to take here, but I think in this situation I am going to take here. He takes back with the queen. Bishop here, bishop here. This is now defended only once. So if I go bishop here, for example, push. If I retreat, there's takes, which is already annoying. So I gotta be a little bit careful here, actually. Maybe I have to push here. Push here, here. Okay, let's go for pushing. I'm playing a little bit quicker this episode. Yeah, I'm not sure if that is going to be in my favor or not. He wants to go here, which is understandable. Long castles here, rook here. I can also push, then here. Push leaves a rook in one move. Let's not do that. If I move the bishop, this is not actually hanging because my queen is protecting. So if I go here, for example, and he goes here, I can simply move the rook and I should be fine. Although I do really want to push this pawn. So here, 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 here. Yeah, if he can, then maybe I can jump my knight in. Okay, let's play this move. There is some pressure gonna be put on this pawn. If he goes here, for example, if I long castle, he can take, and then I go here. This move is probably a little bit annoying, but maybe I can play this then. What about knight g4 first, then here? So knight g3, actually knight g3 here, here. But then I am double protecting this pawn, which is good. I'm probably gonna go back to long castling right now. Interesting position, very interesting. He goes rook b8. That's not a move I expected, but I understand, because if I go here, he would be pinned. So yeah, or actually x-rayed. Yeah. So I understand it. Long castles, push, knight back, takes knight here, probably, right? To go here or something, or here. Long castles, knight here. Okay, probably, yeah, long castle seems dangerous though. Seems really dangerous. So what about bishop here right now? Where does his queen go actually? Maybe back? So here. What about bishop here? It actually looks like an interesting move. Bishop here, and he still gets forked or x-rayed. So bishop a7, here. Okay, maybe I'll go for bishop h7 actually. Because I do think it looks interesting, because if he goes here, the same tactic is still works probably. He can go knight here though now, but then I go here probably, and I should be okay. Yeah, there's this check. Okay, yeah, that is something I missed, huh? How about we just, yeah, I don't know if that is a good move. I can go king up, that also looks horrendous because you lose this. So what about king d1? King d1 looks pretty terrible, to be fair. I can bring the bishop back, but yeah, don't know if I'm a fan of that. Okay, let's go king d1. We have to move. We're on 5 minutes. Time goes pretty quickly, so we just have to move and hope for the best. Here, I'll just go here. Interesting position, but I do think we're a little bit worse, considering our king is not castled, and yeah, I don't know if this is enough counterplay here. He goes here. Wow. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna take the rook then. There. Yeah, so I might have to take back with the pawn. So there. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. He can maybe take here though. Some interesting lines for sure. Maybe taking here would have been better actually. Okay, what about just rook g1? There's no check or anything. So probably just rook g1. The rook is undefended, but yeah. So if he goes here. Yeah, you can also do this maybe. But now I just retreat. I just bring the, okay, this is a difficult decision because I can go here and protect it or prevent him from castling. Or I can go here and defend the rook. Here and here is probably annoying, right? Because I have to move the rook again, and I can't really move the rook. I can go here in that situation, but that looks terrible. I can then go here maybe, right? Okay, I'm gonna go here. If he goes here, I'm gonna go here, probably. And then I might have to allow this, and yeah. But this looks very deadly though. And now I should be better, to be fair. Okay, let's see. Probably just rook here or something. I don't really mind this trade. Okay, he goes here, fair enough. Okay, so what about if I go here, takes. There. The rook is hanging in that line, so probably not. I want to get rid of these. Okay, I want to maybe, okay, let's see. Can we go here maybe? Here. Let's go here. Let's go for this. Rook b6. He can't take the pawn because there's this check. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. I swear, I'm gonna start playing 50 minutes because I feel like this is just too. There's not enough time. There really is not enough time. I don't even feel like I'm that slow of a player, but I don't know. This just yeah. There's this. Okay, GG's. Okay, now I should be winning, and I have 3 minutes left. Maybe we see a resignation. I don't know. But it is still tricky. Still very tricky. Okay, we see this move. Takes. Here, that's not enough probably, right? Probably just gonna go here. Okay, yeah, I don't really mind this to be fair. Okay, there's this. Okay. Okay, let me just take this probably. There. Up. Okay, yeah, let's just take this. Probably up. There's this check though. Bishop takes, up, bishop takes, there, check. Here, takes. I should be winning. I mean, I have the time. I should just be careful. I mean, I can lose this rook for an exchange, but it shouldn't be the biggest problem. I'm up a queen, so you can take with the rook too, but yeah, I don't really think that is so good. Takes with the bishop, up, takes. I can also take here, maybe. This is now under attack, of course. It is still difficult. It is still definitely not easy. It's not clear. But of course, I'm +9 in material, so he takes with the rook, which is just, I mean... Yeah, I don't really think that is a good move, is it? What is the idea here? Okay, let's go here. There's no checks right now or anything. I'm probably just gonna exchange the knight for the bishop, for the rook. Yeah, sure. I'll just go. Okay, I can't go here because there's this copper check, so I'll go here. You can check now. I want to take this pawn, of course. Yeah, of course. You can't actually take it because there's this. Yeah, okay. But now... probably on the dark squares. Do I go here? No, there's this. Maybe I'll go here. Okay. What a weird game. Gotta manage my time. Really gotta manage my time. 10 minutes feels so low amount of time. I don't know. If you take this, there's this, and then here and here. You can go back. Might be the best thing to do. Then maybe here. If he goes back, I'll probably have to play king f3. No more checks. Sure. Okay. Yeah, just take. Now I'm just winning. I mean, there's no way you're surviving this. This pawn is almost promoting. This is hanging. Yeah, this is over. There's no more checks. Yeah, sure. No more checks. This. Let's go here. Here. Probably just here. Threatening mate. Okay, we're gonna win this one. There's no way you're surviving this. Yeah, that's just mate. Okay. Wow. Yeah, chess. I mean, it's stressful, man. Really stressful. Yeah, we were better the entire time, of course. At least after the blunder here and there. But still, very difficult game, and a lot of tactics still. And yeah, you always have to be careful. That's the problem. Okay, so h3 is a little bit of a mistake. You have to go f4 here, which is something I did later. Yeah, this position is usually really good for white. You usually want to long castle here, but after b5, which is really annoying, long castling is a bit dangerous. I think this might not be the best thing to do right now. Yeah, exactly. There's moves like this, and yeah, you're just gonna get blown away. So you have to be careful here. Taking wasn't accurate because you have to go e5 first. Yeah, that makes sense. Because after taking an e5, it is a little bit dubious because, okay, you could have still pushed the pawn. That was the idea. You have to push here still. Then there's just a lot of pressure if you take. Yeah, I mean, it's equal, but yeah, difficult. And apparently this is a losing move because I can go here. What? So if he goes here, what do you do? Oh, then there's this. Wow. Okay, so if he takes here, there's rook here right now. Okay, and then if you take here, how is this winning for me? Okay, this is apparently winning for you put your queen into a dangerous position here. That's the point. Okay, yeah. So the point is your queen is just too far away from the attack here. That's the idea. Okay. Actually too far away from the defense because it was attacking. We didn't see those moves. We played bishop b3, thinking, okay, this might be a big threat, but here the opponent should probably just maybe this move. This is not the best thing to do. No. Okay, the best thing maybe just here. Yeah, so here you can just go knight g3, and then you can. Okay, and then I can't go here, of course, because you just take and take. So after knight g3 and this, it is probably pretty difficult to play for white. Yeah, yeah. This would have been annoying, very annoying. So yeah, bishop a7 isn't the best move. You should simply go here. I was thinking about a move like this, but yeah, I don't know. I kind of still hope to play long castles and get some sort of battery here, which didn't really happen. But yeah, and then there was bishop h4, which was yeah, a little bit of a blunder for me maybe. King d1 is obviously the best move, and now there's b4. And b4, the best move would have been to go here, which is, yeah, understandable. Getting your knight here would be really good. I took the rook, and after taking, I took back with the pawn, which is not the best thing. I was a little bit concerned about this and this, because I can't castle, and the rook is very vulnerable, but I can just take here. Okay, I should have seen that, yeah. And now you're almost mating, probably. This is just mate, yeah, so you can't, so you have to go back with the bishop, yeah. And then after this, maybe, then I lose my rook, so I can't do that. Yeah, like I mentioned, this is a very complex position, very difficult to play. A lot of things going on. I decided to just take with the pawn, just to be, you know, out of the tactics here and there, because as you can see, there were a lot of tactics. And here I played rook g1, which is a mistake, because he can go here. Wow. Okay. I think I mentioned this move. Yeah, I think I mentioned it, and I still played it. I don't really know why. The problem is I can't go king e2. If I could have gone king e2 here, it would have been okay. I still lose the bishop, but at least I protect my rooks. But the knight is covering. So that would have been a bummer and probably resulted in a loss. And here you can take, which is nice. A little trick there. And it still became very difficult. You should have probably just... Apparently the computer wants rook here. Yeah, okay. You can also take here, and then after this move, there's still another check, but then, yeah, I don't think that really does anything. And if you take here, you lose the rook with a lot of threats, so actually a mate threat, so yeah. Yeah, eventually it did kind of go into the same direction with a few checks here and there. He sacrificed the rook, and then he took here, and then I gave a check. And this position, I mean, you're just losing this position. There's nothing you can do. Yeah, at that point, it's just over. So, yeah, very nice. Glad to get the win. Very difficult game. And in games like this, chess becomes very, very difficult because you have to be so precise. If you make one slip, like I did here, like this is just a major mistake, because if you go here, it's just over. It's just -3 for black. So yeah, I mean, that's what chess is. I mean, you have to be very careful, and even though you can be better the entire game and still lose, which we have happened a few times this week, which is very annoying, or last week actually. Yeah, I mean, glad to get the win here. We're now 1841. Hopefully we can keep climbing, and see you guys in the next one. Bye.